What's up guys, today I'm bringing you a Pokemon X and Y 5-5 battle. This is a UU match versus Kevin, and before we begin, please make sure to leave a like. It only takes a moment and I definitely appreciate all of the likes and the comments. So I'm using my Mega Absol Hyper Offense team for the very last time because Heracross and Slowbro are now OU. This match was before the recent UU tier changes, so that's why we're seeing those two Pokemon on my team. So with that being said, let's get into this match. I'm gonna be leading off with my Choice Scarf Hydreigon as he's gonna be leading off with his Darmanitan. I'm sure he's gonna think that I'm gonna go for the U-turn, expecting him to go into his Umbreon. So that's why I'm gonna go right for the Draco Meteor, but as you can see, I missed my Draco Meteor and he's gonna hit me up with a Choice Banded U-turn and he's gonna go into his Alakazam, not realizing that this is a Choice Scarf Hydreigon. So this is great for me because I can just break his Focus Sash, but no, I missed one more Draco Meteor and he's gonna knock me out with Shadow Ball, and this really blows because I just lost my Hydreigon for no specific reason without doing any damage to his team. I'm gonna go into my Tornadus because I know I can take any one hit from him as he ends up going for the Psyshock. I'm gonna live it and go right for the Acrobatics, and surprisingly this is not a Focus Sash Alakazam, it was a Life Orb Alakazam, so I'm able to knock him out as he's gonna bring in his Hydreigon. The way he brings this thing in, I know he's a Choice Scarf Hydreigon, so I'm gonna go for the Prankster Tailwind as he ends up going for the Dark Pulse, and he's gonna knock me out, but this Tailwind is gonna help my Heracross, outspeeding his entire team, and this is a Choice Banded Heracross and he has zero switch-ins to this monster. Because the Tailwind is up, I can even outspeed his Choice Scarf Hydreigon, so he's gonna go into Swampert as I end up going for the Close Combat, and this is a clean 2-hit KO, which basically means that his Swampert is gonna go down and he will not be able to get up the Stealth Rocks in this match, and that's one less switch-in for my Mega Absol. So he's gonna go down and he's gonna bring in his Heracross. I cannot kill him from full health, so I'm gonna switch out and go into my Nidoqueen as it looks like he predicted me to go into my Slowbro, and that's why he made a double switch into his Hydreigon, but I really had no reason to make that play because I do have a Nidoqueen which can resist his Dual Stab. So he's gonna go for the Draco Meteor, and I know I can take one unless he's a Life Orb Hydreigon, so I'm gonna survive this Draco Meteor and retaliate with this Ice Beam, which is gonna do a lot of damage to him, and his Hydreigon is in a range where my Absol can knock him out with a Sucker Punch, so he's gonna go into his Darmanitan, and I switch out as well, and I'm gonna go into my Slowbro because his Hydreigon was at -2 special attack, and he's gonna end up going for the U-turn. Now this is the most crucial play of this match, which is a 50-50. Now I can either go for the Scald, expecting him to go into his Hydreigon, or I can go for the Psyshock, expecting him to go into his Heracross. He has a Umbreon which can come in, but if he goes into his Umbreon, that's just a free switch into my Choice Banded Heracross, and something is gonna die on his team. So that's why I thought that he'll go into his Heracross, expecting me to go for the Scald because he has Guts on his Heracross. So I'm gonna predict his Heracross and go right for the Psyshock, which is gonna do a lot of damage and actually put him in the range where my Mega Absol can take him out with a Sucker Punch. So this play just brought me back into the game because this basically means that my Mega Absol can now completely wreck his team because his Swampert is gone and his Heracross and his Hydreigon are weakened. So I'm gonna go into my Nidoqueen just as a dead fodder so that I can get a free switch into my Mega Absol, and I'm gonna go for the Sucker Punch because he might be running a Jolly Heracross. I'm sure this is a Choice Banded Heracross, and later he did confirm that it was a Choice Banded Heracross. So I'm gonna go for the Sucker Punch as regular Absol is base 75 speed and Heracross is base 85. So going for the Sucker Punch was my best play. Now he's gonna bring in his Darmanitan. Even though I can outspeed this Darmanitan, there is no way I can just 1-hit KO him. So I'm gonna go into my Heracross, expecting him to go for the U-turn because there is no way he's going for the Flare Blitz when I have a Slowbro on my team, and he does end up going for the U-turn, and at this point he has his Umbreon and his Hydreigon left along with his Darmanitan, so he's gonna go into his Hydreigon, and he's basically forced to go for the Fire Blast or Draco Meteor to knock out my Heracross, because if he doesn't, my Heracross is gonna kill something on his team, so he's gonna knock me out as I can just bring in my Mega Absol. Everyone knows how much frail Mega Absol is, but because he's at -2 special attack, attack, I can easily take a Draco Meteor, and if he had gone for the Fire Blast, Mega Absol can also take a Fire Blast from a Choice Scarf Hydreigon. So I'm gonna go for the Swords Dance as it is time to go for the game, and he's gonna go into his Umbreon, which is gonna get smashed by this +2 superpower, and he's gonna go down. His last two Pokemon are his Darmanitan and his Hydreigon. He's gonna go into his Hydreigon and then go into his Darmanitan so that he can base my Sucker Punches. And Beaver on Skype, he was trying to tell me that his Darmanitan was Choice Scarf as well, and there was no way I was believing him because his Darmanitan was Choice Banded based on the damage he did to my Hydreigon. So I'm gonna go for the knockoff as his Hydreigon is gonna go down. His last Pokemon is his Darmanitan, which is also gonna go down to my +1 knockoff. So that's gonna be the game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.